Alongside
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Powering. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But, man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Well, now how about this return?
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now a run. It's the rookie from Nebraska.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
This 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Grossman. And this one complete to Hankerson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Back to throw. Grossman. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, this is Halou. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
2nd down in the yard.
Now here's Vick. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 11 carries, 62 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Vic now.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Maurice Hurst, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He finds the tight end Harbor, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Vic running the option left. And a solid run down inside the 30.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Vic to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's Vic. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
To throw, Vic. Over the middle, complete. That's McCoy. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture in the NFC.
And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Grossman escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Back to throw. Grossman. Eluding the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Washington going to send out their punter,
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the gun, Vick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Vick readies to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Now 2nd and 5.
Again, it's McCoy.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now an inside give to McCoy. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Throwing, Vick. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, took a sack on 1st and goal, but that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal, Vick. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. A try here for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Now here's Halou. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Grossman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Well, the Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. And one area that stands out.
Wide open, complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 85 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
2nd and 1. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it now with Halou. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Grossman. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 44. Vick gets a short one to Selleck.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Grossman. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Washington first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Grossman. This is complete. Halou. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Off the play fake. Grossman. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will close the gap down to 14. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Vick. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Grossman. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Grossman. He finds his man. Complete. That's Moss.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Grossman. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now a carry here for Halou. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to throw. Grossman. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Grossman. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Gets a short one to Selleck. Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Complete. Smith has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. Throwing to start the drive. Grossman. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Grossman. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Grossman.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The quick feet by Jackson. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll go again to McCoy.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Dillon up the middle.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 34 yards.
And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. 5 plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off the play fake. Grossman. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for Washington. 49 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Breaks through the contact. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Back now at Commanders Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now they'll try and run wide side to McCoy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Vick. It's caught. Smith. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down. Vick. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Throwing to start the drive. Grossman. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Grossman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's second and 3.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Up the middle, here's McCoy. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Vic to throw it. Oh, it's caught on the right side at Smith. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Shedding through the defense. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
and they'll try and run the option to pick it up, and that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.